Good afternoon, everybody. Johnny back again. Today we're going to be at the last part of the Sermon on the Mount. It's going to be Matthew chapter 7. We're going to go through the whole chapter, and we're going to see the golden rule in there: treat others how you want to be treated, as well as judge not lest ye be judged. It shows that we will be judged according to how we judge others. How we measure others is how we'll be measured. That's how it starts out on there. So it's something to keep in mind. It's all about how we treat others or how we treat those around us. If we want to be treated with kindness and forgiveness, then we must treat others with kindness and forgiveness. If we don't, then we won't be. That's one thing the Sermon on the Mount has made clear all the way through. Just like at the end of the Lord's Prayer, it talks about forgiving people their trespasses, or if you don't, then your trespasses won't be forgiven either. So forgiveness is a huge thing, and to treat people right, to treat them kind. Kindness goes a long ways. It's good works that we're commanded to do. So if you have your Bibles open, we'll start the reading here. And we'll start in chapter 7, and we're going to go all the way through. We'll expound a little bit on it as we go through, and then we'll go from there. Okay? So it starts out with, "Judge not, that ye be not judged. For with what judgment ye judge, ye shall be judged. And with what measure ye met, it shall be measured to you again." That's just what we got done talking about. "And why beholdest thou the mote that is in thy brother's eye, but considerest not the beam that is in thine own eye? Or how wilt thou say to thy brother, Let me pull out the mote out of thine eye, and behold, a beam is in thine own eye? Thou hypocrite, first cast out the beam out of thine own eye, and then shalt thou see clearly to cast out the mote out of thy brother's eye." It's okay to help somebody else cast away their sins, but let's take a look at ourselves first, and let's cast away the sin that is within us so that we're not hypocrites. Cast away your sin first, and then help your brother cast away his, because otherwise it becomes a stumbling block for you, your own sin. And you become a hypocrite. You become a hypocrite, just like it says right there. That doesn't mean that that a person to help another has to be completely sinless, because none of us are. But we should be aware of our sins and our downfalls and be repentant of them, even when we stumble. Get back up and keep going. Don't let your past keep you from moving forward either. Don't do that. So many people do that. They look at their sins, they look at their faults, and they let it keep them from moving forward, from getting back up and putting one foot in front of the other. What's in the past is in the past, and sometimes it's better to leave it there. It doesn't mean we don't need to talk about it. It doesn't mean that we can't think on it from time to time and learn from it, but that's what we should be doing, is learning from it. "Give not that which is holy unto the dogs, neither cast your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn again and rend you." This might be, this is one verse that was a little bit difficult for me to understand. So I did a little bit of research on it, and I agree with this. What it's talking about is sometimes we must move on from those who are unreceptive or hostile towards the truth. Sometimes we must dust the sand off our sandals and move on to those who are more receptive. That is what that's referring to. It doesn't mean that we just give up on somebody willy-nilly. But some people, they just don't want to hear it. And we can see examples where Jesus did that, like when he went into the land and met with the two that were possessed by demons. And they asked him to leave when he cast the demons into the swine, and the swine ran down into the river. The people of the town came out, and they asked him to leave from their land. So he did. He left from their coasts. They didn't want him, so he didn't stay. He didn't argue with them about it. He just left and went somewhere to preach where they were more receptive. Sometimes we have to do that. Ask and it shall be given you. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and it shall be opened unto you. For everyone that asketh receiveth, and he that seeketh findeth, and to him that knocketh it shall be opened. Or what man is there of you whom if his son ask bread will give him a stone? Or if he ask a fish will give him a serpent? If ye then being evil know how to give good gifts unto your children, how much more shall your Father which is in heaven give good things to them that ask him? And then, of course, the golden rule. This is, we all know this one. Therefore, all things whatsoever ye would that men should do to you, do ye even so to them. For this is the law and the prophets. Treat others how you want to be treated. The golden rule, that's where we get it from, is Matthew 7:12, right there. As far as the ask and ye shall receive, right? And you might be saying to yourself, there's so many times I have prayed and my prayers weren't answered. I didn't receive, I didn't this, I didn't that. God didn't answer those prayers. Well, first of all, we got to make sure that we're not asking amiss. We're not asking after our own lusts. The motivation, why are we asking? What are we asking for, and why are we asking for it? That does matter. It's just like James said, James chapter 4, verse 3. Ye ask and receive not, because ye ask amiss, that ye may consume it upon your own lusts. They were asking after their own lusts, and that's why they were not receiving. So sometimes we got to ask ourselves, are we asking after our own lusts? Is that why we're not receiving? But ask with the right motivation, and ask for and then you'll ask for the right thing, and you will receive. Enter ye in at the strait gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. Because strait is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. This verse, or these two verses, are very powerful. It goes to show that we are surrounded by people that are on their way to destruction. Many go in thereat. It is good to surround ourselves with people from church, with people that are like-minded. That is true, but we do live in this world, and we get surrounded, whether it's family members or friends or people we work with, co-workers. We get surrounded by people that are off the world and the people that are headed for destruction. It says, many there be that go in thereat, and few there be that find a way to life. It's a sad fact. The words of Jesus Christ himself, the majority of the world is condemned or will be condemned. So we live in a world where we are a minority. We're a huge minority. And it's something that can make life difficult and lonely at times. It really can. But it's worth it. It's worth it. Think of the reward that you'll get in the end. Those who remain faithful till the end. Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves. Ye shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes of thorns or figs of thistles? Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit. A good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit, neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. Every tree that bringeth not forth good fruit is hewn down and cast into the fire. Wherefore by their fruits ye shall know them. You'll know them by their fruits, by what comes out of their mouth, by the works that they do. You will know them. You will know if it's right or wrong. The scriptures are written on our hearts. And yes, we need to study them to understand them. That's true. We can't just go according to our emotions. There's a difference between reacting to your emotions and reacting to your conscience. There's a difference there. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name, and in thy name have cast out devils, and in thy name done many wonderful works? And then I will profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. Do the good works of the Bible. Do the good works of the gospel. Do the good works of the scriptures. Don't be the one that works iniquity. Work for Christ. Do the will of the Father. Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man which built his house upon a rock. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. And every one that heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them not shall be likened unto a foolish man which built his house upon the sand. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it. And it came to pass, when Jesus had ended these sayings, that the people were astonished at his doctrine. For he taught them as one having authority, and not as the scribes. So now we have made it to the end of the Sermon on the Mount that's found in Matthew. There's an abbreviated or a shorter version found in Luke as well that I recommend you read too. And I can't think of the chapter right offhand, but I'm sure you can find it by Googling it as well. But this is the more extended version, and I would recommend everybody get familiar with it. Go back, read it again yourself, and read it again and again. Get to know it. A lot of wisdom and a lot of truth in these 3 chapters. Well, I want to leave you all with this. Again, the golden rule, right? Matthew 7:12. Therefore, all things whatsoever ye would that men should do to you, do ye even so to them, for this is the law and the prophets. Treat others as how you want to be treated. Treat them righteously. Treat them like Christ would treat them. We have a model to model ourselves after, and that's Jesus Christ. That's Jesus Christ. That's who we should model ourselves after. And remember, how we judge others is how we're going to be judged. So be forgiving and be kind. I hope you all have a blessed day. Thank you everybody for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video and subscribe to the channel so more people can see it. And I want to thank you again for watching. You have a blessed day. Amen.